Scene 1. Music begins to Morning in Bethlehem, _A. Lights come up slowly on a Bethlehem street where we see two girls. The older girl is gathering flowers, and her little sister is playing with sticks and small rocks. How sad.
That day began just like any other day. I woke up early and was leisurely strolling through the field to take my turn watching the sheep.
We see a shepherd running frantically across the stage, pulling his head covering on and eating pita bread. Music stops abruptly and the shepherd freezes in a funny, panicked pose, freezing right before bumping into two girls.
Okay. I had intended to get up early, but as usual, things weren't going quite as I'd planned. I know. It's hard to believe, but I wasn't always the polished, respected shepherd I am today. Oops, sorry. I'm just running a little late. There sure are a lot of people traveling today.
It's the census! We all have to be counted by decree of Caesar Augustus! I'm Joanna, and this is my little sister Simone.
Want to stay and play with us?
Sorry, I need to go watch my sheep. Nice to meet you. Gotta go! What I didn't know was that day had set into motion events that would change the course of my life and of history.
Cue the song Waiting for a Miracle with O Come, Emmanuel. Scene 2. Shepherds Abigail, Miriam, and Judah stand talking in an open field, watching their sheep on hand and knees that are clustered in the center of the stage. Abe says,
Where is Nathaniel? He's late again. His shift was supposed to start, when the sun was there, and now it's there. Don't be so hard on him, Abe. You know he gets distracted. Besides, I like having a break. Being out in the fields, I think it's peaceful out here.
Music begins to sheep trip.
There's enough to do helping Mom at home. I can sit back, relax, put my feet out, and...
Music abruptly. Nathaniel freezes just before tripping over Beatrice. Miriam, Abigail, and Judah freeze as well.
Those are my brothers and my older sister. Everyone in the family helps out in the pasture. They're on the early morning shift.
Nathaniel unfreezes and tumbles over Beatrice, a sheep on her hands and knees.
Oof.
Oh, there you are, Nathaniel. How was the trip through town?
Better than the last trip over the sheep.
I heard people have been arriving by the hundreds, more people than I've ever seen.
I tripped over some nice kids, Joanna and Simone. They're here for the census. But on to more important things. How's the sheep? How's Max's foot? Has Beatrice been getting enough exercise? I promised Jojo would help him stretch out his left hind foot. He injured it last week in his self-defense class.
They're sheep, Nathaniel. Seriously. You talk about them like they're your friends.
What? They're just sheep, Abe. Don't be crazy. What kind of person would be friends with sheep? I was friends with the sheep. I had the greatest adventures with them. For me, it was all about those sheep.
Have fun with your friends, Nate. We'll be back when the sun goes down.
I had a peaceful, easy feeling with my sheep. I mean, I know they couldn't actually talk, but when I looked into their eyes, it was almost like I could hear what they were thinking.
Music begins to sheep stuff. During the song, the sheep rise to stand on two legs to perform the rap. These sheeps are cool and have unique personalities. Oblivious. The human characters are unaware of the sheep's conversation and conversion and continue to talk to the other shepherds. Dialogue during sheep stuff.
Hey, Max, how's it going? What's on your mind? Can't wait to get a haircut. Great idea, buddy.
Max shakes his head as if to say, "That's not what I said." Scene 3.
Before I knew it, my shift was over and I was running back through town thinking of the great meal I would have.
Whoa! Running shepherd alert! You really don't stand still long, do you?
Nathaniel, can we go on an adventure with you? I'm bored.
Well, I was just heading home for supper.
We have some leftover food. Would you like some? We're staying right here at the inn. We were lucky to get a room, actually. The innkeeper told Papa it was the busiest he'd seen it in years.
Well, I guess I could eat with you and then take you to see my sheep.
Sheep, see the sheep.
She just wants to avoid going to bed. Music begins to A Deep Dark Night.
Simone eventually convinced me, and we were soon walking back in the fields under a deep, dark blanket of night. You're gonna love my flock. Now Beatrice, she's the feisty one. But then there's Max. He's so cool that all the others follow his lead. And Jojo, he's just so funny.
The three walk as a group, heading stage left. As they exit, light dim. Sheep enter stage in darkness.
I could talk about my sheep all day, but little did I know, something unbelievable would happen that night.
As lights come up, the sheep are on their hands and knees, talking amongst themselves in pasture, no shepherds in sight. So I thought I would try it, you know. What harm could it be to try a different style? A straightener would add a few inches and could really elongate my midriff.
Beatrice, are you talking about that botched hairstyle you tried last season? Looked like you've been hit by lightning.
It's called a crimping arm, but it was totally on place.
On fleece.
That's the latest lingo. I'm total catch on soon. But anyways, crimped wool was fashion in the fall. Ask anyone. And that crimper had 5 stars on Shelp as the wool treatment. I had that mud imported from a pasture at Lambton Abbey. If Cece hadn't left the mud in so long, I could have been the top fashionista in the field. You were certainly the dirtiest. It was mad. Oh, it was supposed to evaporate. The wool was supposed to... Music begins to Messiah. On page 37, as music begins, an angel suddenly appears upstage in a bright spotlight.
Stop playing games, Beatrice. You're sheeping me out.
That's not me, Max!
Sorry, I had my earplugs in. What's happening?
Ah, what is that?
Oh, my sheepness!
Stay calm, everyone.
Let's try a new technique. I learned at sheep defense class last week. The sheepinator. Huddle close and move as one. Left, right, left, right.
All sheep on all fours sway left to right. I feel sour.
This just seems like swaying. What's this supposed to do?
I heard it scares away the predators.
Another angel or two appears on stage or in a spotlight as choir begins singing. It's not working. There are more of them appearing.
Play faster!
During interlude, sheep sway and lift arms and legs one at a time, rocking side to side in a type of routine.
What in the world? Nathaniel, there you are. Are you seeing this? Are the sheep okay? Well, it looks like they're dancing. That can't be right.
Scene 4. Angels exit. Shepherds, Simone, Joanna, pantomime excitedly to each other during narration.
We could barely contain the shock and excitement of what the angels had told us. Had the Messiah really been born? And why would the angels choose to tell the shepherds? As I've said before, I was not always the popular public figure I am today. And yet, we could not ignore what we saw and heard.
Shepherds freeze. Lights up on sheep who are still swaying to the beat. That at whack? Are they gone?
Yep, they're gone.
Yeah, the sheepinator worked. That's your takeaway from this?
Those were angels, Jojo. We just witnessed something extraordinary.
We're gonna go, see this baby, right?
I don't know. It sounds like a risky journey. After seeing that, I don't think we can stay here. Plus, I bet our main man Nathaniel will want to go too. We'll stick with him.
Focus on stage shifts as shepherds unfreeze. Sheep freeze in their sheepinator pose, side by side with the same leg lifted in the air.
Are your sheep okay? They haven't moved in a little while.
Hey, little buddies. Everything all right? Max, Beatrice, Cece, Jojo? They were just scared. Don't worry, guys. You're safe and sound.
Did we really just see that?
I wouldn't have believed it if I haven't seen it for myself. Were those real angels, or am I just having a seriously weird dream?
They were definitely angels. But what was even more unbelievable was their announcement that the Messiah was going to be born as a baby.
But we always thought that he would come with great power. Yes, everyone will know when the Messiah has arrived.
Definitely. The prophets say that he will bring a new kingdom.
But the angel said that the Messiah is a baby. Could that be true? What if he isn't supposed to lead a battle here on Earth? Could it be all about that baby?
Music begins to all about that baby. Scene 5.
Well, if it's all about that baby, we gotta go see him. What are we waiting for?
Let's think this through. Do we really know what we saw?
I know. I was feeling pretty hungry. Maybe we imagined it.
People will think we're nuts if we go running into town talking about angels.
But we have to tell the people. The angels entrusted the good news to us.
Listen, Nathaniel, people already think you're nuts, but I still have a chance. It's true. They call you boy who talks to sheep.
I'm out. I gotta go eat something.
I'll go with you.
Well, I'm in. We have to go tell the people about this baby.
I'm into this is the most exciting thing that ever happened.
I'm with the boy who talks to sheep. We gotta see this baby.
Right now, the shiny guy said king. Did they say king? I cannot go see a king, but then at least I will believe out. That should take maybe till dawn. I mean, if I start right now, Cece, give me my crimpet.
Again with the wool, do. Have you learnt nothing?
Well, I'm smart enough to know you don't go see a king without at least making a little preparation.
Look, something's happening with Nathaniel.
Abigail's right. I'm already a laughing stock in town. Plus, I've got to take care of the flock. Beatrice hasn't been looking very well.
Not looking well. Well, that's the last time I defend you, big boy. I'll have you know I haven't been getting my usual 10 hours of sleep. I've been getting Oh, I'll never believe this. 9. Oh. And you know what 9 eyes does to a sheep's body? I'm working under impossible conditions here, honey buddy. And if you think, what is going on with your sheep? Bah! 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 Bah!
It's okay, old girl.
Bah!
For once, I was going to follow some good advice. I would stay in the fields and take care of my ailing sheep. I was always too impulsive, and I needed to be responsible. The baby could wait. What we did know was far off in the east, wise men had seen a star and had wondered what it could mean.
From side of stage, the wise men study a scroll and point to a far-off star on opposite side of the stage. Music begins to star in the sky with we 3 kings. Scene 6.
I don't care if these humans have gone crazy. Some glowing angel beings appeared to all of us. So we are going to see what they're talking about. It's decided. We're going to see that baby.
Yay! But Nathaniel thinks he should stay here. How can we convince him?
We could try the sheepinator again.
Huh.
I don't think so, Jojo. Let's try to communicate with him. Sometimes I can think he can almost understand us.
What if he doesn't?
Then we'll move on to plan B. I'll try first. Nathaniel, I really think we should go see the baby like the angel said. This could be one of the greatest moments in history, and I don't want you to miss out on. Love you too, buddy.
Plan B then.
Plan B. When I give the signal, run off in the direction the angel said. But only if I give the signal, I'll say, find that baby.
Let's try to convince him one more time all together this time.
Be my guest.
Huddle up! Sheep circle around Nathaniel and baa intensely, using different inflections. Baa! The sheep stop and look up expectantly at Nathaniel.
Why are the sheep staring at us?
Your sheep are kind of freaking me out.
And suddenly, the strangest sound came out of Max. Bah! Bah! Baby!
Sheep suddenly run off stage. The kids follow frantically behind.
Amazingly, it seemed that my favorite sheep had known to do what I had not. They went to find the baby, and so we followed.
When the music abruptly ends, the group stops short and realize where they are. Music begins to That Holy Night with Oh Holy Night.
Whoa, Max, Beatrice, I think we're here.
Where the angels told us the baby king would be?
Is this the baby? The king?
The Messiah?
Cue verses 1, pre-chorus and chorus of the song Holy Night. Kid 1, for unto us a child is born. Kid 2, to us a son is given. Kid 3, and the government will be on his shoulders. Kid 4, and he will be called. Kid 5, wonderful counselor. Kid 6, mighty God. Kid 7, everlasting Father. Kid 8, Prince of Peace.
Of the greatness in his government and peace, there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever.
Scene 7. Dialogue during the song, He Shall Reign Forevermore.
That night, the Savior of the world was born in a stable, and we were the first ones to see him.
Music begins to He Shall Reign Forevermore.
Nearly 2 years later, the wise men would arrive after their long journey, but we never forgot the chance to be among the first ones to know about God's precious gift.
In the bleak midwinter, all creation's gone.
For a world in darkness, frozen like a stone.
Light is breaking in a stable for a throne.
And he shall reign forevermore, forevermore. And he shall reign forevermore, forevermore. Unto us a child is born, the King of kings and the Lord of lords. And he shall reign forevermore, forevermore.
If I were a wise bird, I would travel far.
And if I were a shepherd, I would do my part.
But poor as I am, I will give to him my heart.
And he shall reign forevermore, forevermore. And he shall reign forevermore, forevermore. Unto us a child is born, the King of kings and Lord of lords. And he shall reign forevermore, forevermore.
Scene 8. Older Nathaniel comes out on stage with his sheep. Music begins to Hope for a Broken World with Sheep Stuff and All About That Baby reprise.
So you see, it was really a night to remember. A night that changed the course of history. Hope was born into a world that desperately needed it. Ah, Max, I wish you could understand what happened. It changed everything.
Hope for a Broken World. Then Sheep Stuff. Then younger Nathaniel says,
That night, Jesus was born and my life was forever changed. I'm ready to tell the world. It's all about that baby.
End with the song All About That Baby. This concludes the play.